come and sit up here with your mama. Ooh, hello. I need to be very careful because in true YouTube fashion, I'm bottomless. I'm trouserless. So no panning. Okay, so I nearly forgot. I know. It's day 10. Yes. It's day 10 and I nearly forgot. It's like the afternoon. Sorry. If you've got the book, hopefully you've already read it. If I look like I haven't got my shit together, it's because I don't have my shit together. My makeup bag has disappeared. I don't know if this is some kind of cruel trick to play on me, but I can't find it. And this is, okay, look, here we are. Say hello. You're ecstatic. She's been to a children's party. She had a lot of ice cream. She had a lot of ice cream and very wild. Okay, so day 10 is magic dust, everyone. Ancient spiritual teachings say that what we give to another person with a full heart returns to us 100-fold. So being grateful and saying thank you for another person for anything you receive from them is not only urgent, but it is vital to improving your life. Gratitude is a powerful energy, and so whomever your direct gratitude's energy towards, that's where it goes. If you think of gratitude's energy looking like sparkling magic dust, then when you express gratitude to another person in return for something you receive from them, you are literally sprinkling them with that magic dust. The powerful positive energy in the magic dust reaches and affects whomever you sprinkle it on. Most of us make contact with many people every day, whether on the phone, through email, or face-to-face at work, in stores, restaurants, elevators, buses, blah, 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 blah. Think about the people you encounter on a typical day who provide you with some kind of service, like those working in stores or restaurants, bus drivers, customer service people, cleaners, staff at your work. The people who work in service are giving themselves to serve you. You're receiving their service. If you don't say thank you in return for their service, then you're not being grateful and you're stopping the good from coming into your life. I can't say your life, your life. That's just how I say it. Think about the maintenance workers who keep our transport systems working safely, and those who maintain the service of utilities such as electricity, gas, water, and our roads. Think about the cleaners of the world who clean our streets, public bathrooms, all the other places you get clean. You can't personally say thank you to all of them, but you can sprinkle them with magic dust by saying thank you next time you pass one of them. And you can be grateful next time you sit at your clean desk or walk on a clean sidewalk or across a polished floor. When you're at a cafe or restaurant, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to each person as they serve you. Whether they're cleaning the table, giving you the menu, receiving your order, or whatevs, say thank you every single time and mean it. That's the key. If you're in a store or supermarket checkout, sprinkle... I mean, who doesn't say thank you when someone's at a supermarket checkout? I mean, are there still people? What is going on? Have I got pigmentation? I've got pregnancy pigmentation problems. So whether you're cleaning the table, yeah, just basically just say thank you and mean it, because genuinely without these people doing all of these jobs, like, life would not function, would it? If you're traveling by plane, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to the check-in people, blah, 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 blah. This goes on to a lot of examples, and I think we've kind of got the idea. Okay, it's going on for like a whole page about all the different jobs. We know all the different jobs. At times you may encounter a person in service who behaves rudely towards you or who doesn't give you the attention you think you deserve. It may be more challenging to be grateful in these situations. I can hear you, Bo. But your gratitude cannot be dependent on another person's behaviour. Choose to be grateful no matter what. Choose magic in your life no matter what. It might help you to remember that you don't know with what difficulty someone might be going through at the time that you connect with him or her. They may be feeling unwell, they may have just lost a loved one, their marriage might have just ended, or they might be in desperation at a tipping point in their life. Your gratitude... Bohemi, look at this kid. Can you see her? She's there. I've just bought her this thing. Look, can you see? I don't know what I'm pointing at now, but it's basically like a little shopping basket with like pretend plastic food in it. She's going wild in the aisles. She absolutely loves it. So basically, yeah, you don't know what someone's going through. I'm sure there's all been times when we've acted rudely to people and, you know, we'd be like, we're going through some shit, you know? And then there's a little quote, saying, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. If you thank someone on the phone for his or her help, don't throw away your thank you. Instead, give the reason why you're grateful. Oh, I like this. This is useful. For example, thank you for your help. Thank you for going out of your way for me. Or thank you for giving me so much of your time. I think that's true. Like, a thank you that has a reason attached to it is so much more heartfelt, and I think is more likely to stick in the mind of the person that you're saying thank you to. Like, rather than just, oh, thank you so much. Like, thank you so much for being so kind today. Or thank you so much for helping me. Like, yeah, I really agree with that. You'll be amazed at the response from the other person when you do this one simple thing, because they will feel your sincerity. When you say thank you to someone in person, look at his or her face. They will not feel your gratitude or receive your magic dust unless you look directly at them. Okay, and then there's a little anecdote about going to a store to buy something for her sister. I think we can skip that. Every action always has an equal reaction, and if you really mean it when you say thank you, the other person will feel it, and you will not only have made another person feel really good, but your gratitude will fill you with an indescribable happiness. That day I walked out of the store indescribably happy. I don't use magic dust only for people who serve. I use gratitude's magic dust in all kinds of situations. When I say goodbye to my daughter before she drives to her home, I feel gratitude for her having arrived home safely. Okay, so this is just going on and on and on, but basically I've read this one before, and I have used this when driving. So like when you're passing people driving in the other direction, I sort of like, I bless you, child, like I'm the Pope. I bless you, child, like I bless people. And when you're walking down the street and you see people, mostly like if there's homeless people on the street, then I'll do it for them. Or just general people passing in the street, like imagine yourself like dousing them in this like golden dust and giving them like gratitude and hoping that they have an amazing day. If you're at home today, then sit down with a pen and journal or on your computer and go back in your mind recalling instances when people in service went out of their way for you. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So also, I don't know whether I did a video about this ever, but one way to really get gratitude out there, especially with people that serve, I've noticed, is to tweet companies. So a little while ago, there was a girl in... Superdrug in Haringey in London, and she is amazing. Like, she's such a nice girl. I've encountered her a couple of times, and this particular day I was having a really bad day, and she is just so fucking friendly. She's so nice, she's so helpful. So I noted down her name because she had a name tag on, and I tweeted Superdrug, and I was basically like, you need to give this girl a pay rise, or you need to like recognize her in something, because especially in a big company like that, I think it's really important for people to say, like, this staff member went above and beyond and is representing your company. Look at this little... Can you see her? I can't tell. Look at that face. She went above and beyond and she's representing your company. I love her, etc., etc. And the feeling of doing that and giving the person's name... I've done this a couple times. Yes, I know you're excited with your new present. Well, I can't, what's the train of thought? This has gone downhill, guys. Day 10 and it's gone downhill, hasn't it? But actually physically sending out a tweet and knowing good Lord, sorry, so not profesh. I think knowing that the bosses of that company are going to hear it and they're going to take action, and that person will physically feel a response to your gratitude. Oh my Lord. Oh God, what's that person commenting? You were saying something about a girl at a company names or something. Oh yes, thank you. Yes, about Superdrug. Then this is seriously, you guys should stop watching. Live video is not for me, especially when I have a baby that's eating a lot of freaking cake. So yeah, send tweets is what I'm trying to say. If you get a great server, or if you get a great customer service somewhere, ask for their name and tweet them. Tweet the company and be like, give that person a freaking raise. Okay, so if you're at home today, sit down with a pen and go back in your mind recalling instances when people in service went out of their way for you. It may have been someone on the phone, or it may be a tradesperson who is determined to resolve a problem for you. Make a written list of 10 instances where people in service helped you, and then send magic dust by thinking of them and saying thank you to all of them. Pardon me. Read through tomorrow's practice today, because the practice for day 11 begins when you first wake up. Okay, so let's just go through it just briefly. Oh, okay, so no, I'm not with it. So this is like the overview for today. Can you see that? So count your blessings. You're still doing 10 blessings in the morning. I sometimes forget because I normally get woken up by Bohemia, and then by that point she's like running wild and going crazy. So I actually have found myself doing it on my first car journey of the morning. I will look how happy she is. Can you hear that? I do it when I'm driving along and I say them out loud. So I really enjoy doing that because it's like, it's dead time, isn't it, driving? Then today you're sprinkling magic dust on 10 people who perform services that you've benefited from, and thank them in your mind or by tweeting or whatevs. Then tonight you're still doing the magical rock practice, which we're doing every single night. And going forward, I know this is only a one-day practice, but going forward it is quite nice to actually... what am I trying to say? It is quite nice to, oh God, can you tell I'm really tired? You can just sprinkle people magic dust. If you see someone on the street who's maybe crying or looking upset, or their child's having a tantrum, just like send them good thoughts and send them, like, sprinkle them in that dust. Okay, so day 11 is a magic morning. So, do you guys want me to go through this now, or should I do a separate little prep video, or shall I just do this really early tomorrow morning? Thank you, verbatimings, whatever. That's how I can't know what that says. Should I do it tomorrow? Yeah. Do you know what? I'm up super early anyway because she wakes up at like 7 AM. So let's just do it, yeah, really early. What? Let's just do it really early tomorrow morning. I'm going to go because look. What's wrong? Whose face is that? Oh, she's very angry. I'm going to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.